Hello, everybody. Welcome to an evening where we're actually just going to remind ourselves of our divine feminine power and offer some thanks up to the goddesses that are associated with the moon. We're going to drum up some healing and basically just be fearless for a little while. So we'll begin. Hopefully there'll be no more technical problems. I've just had a couple. Okay, so get comfy. You'll need your drums if you have them, and just enjoy what we're going to do. We're also going to be manifesting some good energy as well. So also, if you see any kittens or cats wandering about in the background, or if you hear them, they're quite boisterous, so they might join in. Oh, and speak of the devil, here's Phoebe. So we'll see. Hopefully there won't be any interruptions by delinquent cats. So how are we? It's been difficult, hasn't it? It's been a difficult time. A lot of people are feeling a bit fearful. Some of us have been feeling just a bit out of sorts with life being different, but it's okay to sit with your fear for a little while, but don't camp out there. Don't allow the fear in, because we're bigger than that and we're more powerful than that. You know, it's really okay to feel a sense of power amongst all the fear. That might sound odd, but for me, this time is an opportunity to go within. And at this full moon that we find ourselves at the moment, it's all about balance. Libra is all about balance. And it's also about not being afraid to stand up for anything that you feel is out of balance, anything external, like sticking up for others, campaigning for animal rights, things like that. So we can, in a time where we don't feel very powerful, actually exert our power in other ways, even if we're not able to do as much as we'd like to at the moment to exert our freedoms. So let's just take a few deep breaths. If you've got some sage or incense, I'm going to light mine now, so if you want to join me. And just get really comfortable. And really try and relax. Bring your shoulders down from your ears. Try not to listen to what might be going on in the other room. Just breathe. You've got nothing else to do and nowhere else to be right now. Just here, present with all of us. There you go. If you haven't got any sage, have some of mine. So just close your eyes just for a moment. Just focus on your breath. And just let all of those tiny muscles in your forehead loosen. Feel the crown of your head starting to relax. The muscles in your jaw. Bring that feeling of relaxation down to your neck and your shoulders. And just allow them to relax. Let that feeling travel down to your chest. Feel your lungs filling with air. And bring that relaxation down again to the muscles on either side of your spine, as that feeling of relaxation travels down again. Down through your hips and your abdomen, and down to your legs. Your legs are starting to feel comfortably heavy as you feel them relax. And you send that relaxation down through your arms, down to your fingertips, and then down to your knees, and your feet, and your toes. You can feel that contact with whatever you're sitting upon or lying upon. Wherever your body touches a surface, just really feel that connection, that relaxation, sinking into that. And if your feet are on the ground, you're feeling that contact with the earth through the soles of your feet. Beautiful feeling of relaxation all the way through your body now. Feels good, right? Feels good to take a moment just to be. And just let pure love travel down through your crown, all the way down through your body, all those energy meridians that we've just got so relaxed. Let it all travel down. And this light is from Great Spirit. It's the light of protection. And as that light comes in, we feel our auric field expand, that egg-shaped glow that always surrounds us. And we allow ourselves to feel protected. And if you believe in a higher power, source, God, spirit guides, I believe we all have a spirit team. And that's our loved ones that have gone before us, our ancestors, our spirit guides. And we ask them to look after us, to draw close, to show us wisdom. And so now I'm just going to call in the elements as we sit there relaxed. Excuse my neighbour's dog, he's barking. Okay. So we're going to imagine a white beam of light now. And this white beam of light is in your left hand, in the palm, the column of light. You can give it a texture, a temperature. Just really feel that that beam of light is in your hand, and your hand should get nice and warm. This is pure energy, the essence of pure connection. And now we allow that beam of light to move from your hand in a little arc to the right hand. And as we're all collected here this evening, we're sharing that connection with each other across the magic of the internet, wherever we are on the globe. And so I want you to imagine that that beam of light is now moving from your hand to the hand of a person that's also watching this. Let that connection be felt. Doesn't matter if you don't know who it is. Doesn't matter if you can't visualize that. Just trust that it's happening. So this beam of light now moves up through the body, through your energy centers, up your spine. And that beam of light is leaving the person you're connected to, his left hand, and connecting with others. And eventually you'll feel that light coming to your right hand again. So that's travelled all around the circle of connection, all around the world tonight. And you're feeling beautifully warm and alive with energy now. And you're now holding the energy of this circle with me. We're all doing this together. As we gather here on this sacred night, we hold this space in sacred light. Here together we gather and we seek the wisdom of the full moon, Mother Moon, the moon goddesses, the elders and ancestors, guides and ancients. Humbly in your presence we seek the knowledge that we are ready to learn. This is the hour of all possibility in learning your wisdom and truth. To the gatekeepers of the four directions, we thank you for turning your gaze towards us tonight. We honour your presence. You are welcome here. I call to the east, element of air, the ones who breathe new life into being. Air, we ask that you lift us up beyond fear to a place of understanding. Help us so that we may breathe clearly and deeply, releasing us from negativity. I call to the south, element of fire. Fire, burn within us and remind us that our passion gives us our deepest power. Help us summon the wildness within and keep the fires burning through wind and rain. Help us burn to ashes anything we need to release right now that no longer serves our highest and greatest good. Together we create the courage to seek out the possibilities to serve the highest good for all. I call to the west, element of water. Water, we ask that you flow within us and through us, and remind us that our emotions are not to be feared. Help us so we do not hide from our feelings or our truest selves. Help us to surrender any cares or worries we can no longer carry. Surrender them to the deep waters where they become weightless. Together we create a channel for effortless flow in all our lives. Teach us, water, to honour the river that flows from our minds to our hearts and back to Mother Earth again. I call to the north, element of earth. Earth, we ask that you ground us and protect us and teach us to listen more than we speak. Teach us to trust and not fear. Remind us to walk gently upon you with care and respect, to feel your green majesty beneath our bare feet, to place our hands and hearts against your trees. Guide us back to the old ways that our ancients and ancestors knew. They lived and honoured these ways. Together we can manifest and create the impossible, empowering ourselves and one another. So mote it be, and so it is. Okay, so next I'm going to do a little bit of drumming and healing for you. If you've got a drum, brilliant. If you've got anything that you can actually use as a drum, even if you just clap, tap something, that's cool. And as I'm drumming, I'm going to be opening up some Reiki and some air healing as well. Air healing comes from the Viking goddess of healing, and she was a physician goddess in their belief, which means that for the times we're living in right now, she's the perfect feisty, fiery goddess that we need to bring forth some really strong healing energy. So as we drum, if you're attuned to any healing modality, be it Reiki, Rahani, anything, feel free to open it up. And if you're not attuned to a healing modality, just join in with some positive thinking. Just thinking of wanting the world to be healed and well, holding a vision of people being healthy. Because if we worry, we're not helping people get healthy. If we visualize everyone well and the earth to be well, we're holding the earth in the highest and greatest power of good. So just going to sage my drum and we'll begin. If you don't have a drum, just listen. It's beautiful just to listen to what's happening. And if you don't feel like joining in, you don't have to. Just soak it all up. We call to the moon goddesses, goddesses of healing. Goddess Air, Celine, Diana, come to our aid. Help us to use our divine feminine power to send healing to the world. So mote it be. deep breath in. How did that feel? Powerful stuff. So I hope you took time to receive some healing as well, listening to that, or if you were taking part. Because when we're sending healing out to everybody else, we must include ourselves in that too. And with certain healing modalities such as Reiki, we actually do receive some every time we send it, so kind of a win-win situation. So just breathe for a moment. Just allow any positive vibration to just flow through you. Sound is a powerful healer. Using the vibration of sound in music in any way, even singing, it lifts us. It clears our meridians. It makes us feel different, clarified, peaceful. Even if, like me, can't always hold a tune. Still makes you feel good, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to ask for the moon goddesses to give us a little bit of wisdom. So we're going to meditate, not for long. And all you need to do is just listen to my voice and just go along with whatever comes into your mind. We've placed our protection around us, so we're completely safe. And all we need to do is just allow our thoughts to come. And our rational mind will always say, oh, don't listen to that, that's not real, when we meditate. But it's okay, just accept what comes in. There's always some wisdom, even if it seems a bit mad, whatever we visualise, because I've seen some strange things over the years, let me tell you, but they all make sense. So it might be worth just making a mental note of whatever comes through to you during this. And once we're finished, if you want to make some notes tonight and refer back to them in a couple of weeks, I think you'll find that there's some really interesting wisdom there. So again, just close your eyes, get really comfy. I'm hoping some of you are actually snuggled up in bed really comfy, because that'd be cool. And again, we're focusing on our breath. And we're focusing on allowing ourselves to feel powerful. Empowerment starts from within. So as you breathe in, know that it's okay to feel a sense of power. Maybe you can feel it building in your solar plexus as you take these breaths. Maybe you can feel it somewhere else in your body. But on every in-breath, you're allowing yourself to feel powerful. You're allowing yourself to feel empowered, knowledgeable, wise. And so we ask the moon goddesses at this powerful time of the full moon, hear us. Please offer us your wisdom. Please allow us to feel safe, fearless, where we may have been feeling fearful. Come sit with us for a while. We welcome your energy. You're welcome here. Perhaps you would like to show us something, an image, a symbol. Maybe there's something that you wish to place in our hand, a gift, a thought. Maybe we might hear something. Maybe we may even taste something or smell something. Please gift us your wisdom. And your presence is just enough. So let's all just breathe and relax. Let your thoughts drift. It's okay if thoughts keep coming in, just swipe them away as if you were swiping the screen on your phone. Just allow thoughts to come and go. We thank you now, Diana, Luna, Demeter, Celine, Artemis. We thank you, Hecate, Morrigan, Ceridwen. We thank you, goddesses. We thank you for sharing your presence with us. And now we feel our sense of empowerment beginning to build. We feel our solar plexus is alive. You might feel some sensations there, you might not feel anything. You might feel something later. But we're allowing our energy to come forward in the most powerful of ways now. Goddesses, we thank you for helping us to be fearless in the face of fear. To know our minds, to know ourselves, to be more sure of who we are. In gratitude, we thank you. And so it is. Okay, so allow yourselves just to come back from wherever you were. Take some deep breaths, rub your hands together. How are you feeling? Let me know. I think I can see your comments. Just checking. Oh, lovely. Lots of you joining me tonight. Thank you. So, what we will do next is use, hopefully you've seen the info I put up earlier about you'll need a sheet of paper and a pen for this bit. So if you haven't got one, go run and get one. If you need me to hang on, let me know in the comments. I'll hold on for a minute, it's not a problem. And this is, it's not quite the same as the wishing moon ritual that some of you will be familiar with, that on the 8 wishing moons a year that are very powerful times. So what we're going to be doing now is just writing down what we would like to feel, what we would like to manifest. Maybe, I know it's difficult at the moment to really feel free with that, but we are still powerful in our own right, and we can use that energy to absolutely change how we see the world. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, but we can always be in control of how we feel about it and how we think about it. Our thoughts are powerful things, and we are in charge of them. moment to moment. Don't know if you know that, but we have absolute control over that. And sometimes it takes a bit of practice, but it's okay. So when we feel fearful or negative or angry or someone's really pissed us off, we can actually rein that in a little bit just by flipping our thoughts immediately in the moment to something that is positive. And that could be as simple as a memory, something that made us laugh, like your favourite episode of Friends or something like that. It could be something really silly. But we can bring ourselves out of fear instantly if we flip our thoughts and we keep doing it and we keep practicing that. It does get easier in time. And there's a little bit of science behind that. It's not all woo-woo. I do love a bit of science and woo-woo blended together. It's lovely. So we're actually building new neural pathways when we do that. So neural pathways in the brain, they're a little bit like trenches. So if we keep defaulting to fear or negativity in our thinking patterns, we are digging a deep old ditch of negativity with our neural pathways, and those are getting stronger and stronger, and that ditch is getting deeper and deeper. But we can also do that with positive thoughts. And if we keep flipping the negative thoughts to positive ones, and it doesn't matter what the positive thoughts are, as long as we keep doing it consistently, moment to moment, day to day, we actually build stronger neural pathways for the positive thinking. And so that ditch that was so deep with the negativity fills itself in. And the neural pathways of positivity are the only ones. So that's science. But it works. That's what we teach when we're doing CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, which I'm also qualified in. So just try it. From this moment forward, try it, especially now. Try it, because I, for one, refuse to give in to fear. Not having it. So I hope you'll feel the same. So hopefully you've all got your pen and paper now. And what we're going to do is we're going to write down anything that we would like to manifest or strengthen within ourselves that's positive. Anything at all. And we're going to think about the power of the moon at the moment when we're doing this as well. We're going to think about the moon sailing across the sky at her fullest, most beautiful, most radiant as she is now. And we're going to draw down that power as we write. We're going to ask for Mother Moon and the Moon Goddesses to help us to feel that we can achieve these things that we're writing about. So I have my paper too. So let's all get writing. And make sure you word everything so that it's for the greatest good. Greatest and highest good for everybody involved in what we're trying to manifest. Everybody. So what we're trying to manifest is at no other living being's detriment. It's important we do that, because if we ask for a ton of money to come in or something like that, it might be an inheritance that you don't want. So let's be careful about how we word this. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes so you can get writing. If you get stuck, you can always ask for world peace. It's easy to go blank, right, when you're trying to write something out in the moment. Only a little bit of Palo Santo for us. May everything that everyone's writing for tonight be for their highest and greatest good. So might it be. Now when you're ready, if you have a little moonstone tumblestone or some jasmine oil or any essential oil that you have that you feel is a sacred oil, you don't have to do that part, by the way. We parcel up a list. Now I'm using some dried jasmine flowers I've been charging up with this beautiful selenite egg. Selenite is sacred to the moon, and it's one of the names for today's moon is the egg. So I thought that was the most appropriate crystal to charge up my jasmine flowers with. I'm going to take some jasmine first in my bowl, sprinkle them on my letter to the universe, and I'm just going to fold it up into a little parcel. So if you've got your oil ready, you can put a drop of oil on there. There we go, there's a little parcel of wishes. I'm just going to sit, so when you're ready, there's no rush, just sit with them in your hands, a little parcel, and just put your energy into it and put gratitude into it as well for everything you already have. And think about all of the things that you're grateful for already. Try and think of at least 3. They could be really simple things like, I have got really nice coffee in the house at the moment. I love my husband. I love my cats, even though they destroy the house. Just think of anything that you feel grateful for as you ask for these wishes to also become things that you're grateful for too when they manifest. It doesn't have to be for long. Now you have a choice of what you do next with your little parcel. You can either, if you're able to bury it outside in the earth, you can bury it outside and leave it there and let the wishes manifest, preferably somewhere where the moonlight might hit it, but that's not essential. It's okay if you haven't got that. Or if you've got a sacred altar or a book or just a little space that's a little special nook that's just yours in the house or wherever you live, place it there. And then just don't think about it anymore. You've released that wish to the universe now. All you need to do is go about your normal life and see what happens. It's that simple. And you can do this any full moon actually. Anytime with the, well, it doesn't even have to be full moon, anytime the moon's waxing, which is anytime from new moon up to full moon. That's the best time to do this kind of work. New moon itself is very powerful to manifest things, but I like to do it this way. I've had more results this way, I have to tell you. So there you go. So that's nice and simple. And while you're finishing up with that, because there's no rush, people might still be writing, that's all good. I'm just going to look at some oracle cards, and rather than, I'm not sure how many people are watching, but there could be quite a few, so we could be here all night if I start pulling a card for every single person. But what I'm happy to do is to ask the goddesses to show us some wisdom through the cards that I choose. Now I've got lots of different decks of oracle cards and I just choose them intuitively at random. There's no rhyme or reason to this. They're all in a bowl. I'll show you. There we go. A bowl full of cards. And I actually choose one of these at random every single day for myself. Sometimes you might have seen I do it on Instagram as well, and Facebook. Where I'll say, okay, what do we as a collective need to know? What's the message for all of us today? I'm just going to go through them intuitively and see what we need to know. Okay, not surprised. Peaceful warrior, hello. I even used those words today in my blog about today's energy. I don't know if you can see that clearly. And tonight, this energy is all about being a peaceful warrior. So let's see. So this card is dedicated to Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. Well, full moon in Libra is all about that. Just, don't you love this synchronicity? And the second card I chose was Count Your Blessings, and take a look at what's going on that card. I don't know if you can see, but hello, there's an angel writing. And you're all angels writing right now. How cool is that? So, count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. And what were we just doing? Feeling grateful for what we already have whilst manifesting more. And I'll go for a third one. Okay. Oh, got two stuck together. Ah, okay. I have the shamanic card of Earth. So Mother Earth needs our healing, doesn't she, right now? And I know I was certainly sending some out for her earlier. And then we have a card called the Miriam Sacred Vision. And the wording on this card is choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Well, a big part of healing sometimes is forgiveness, isn't it? And quite often we need to forgive, even if we don't condone someone's behaviour, and we don't have to forgive. We can still forgive them, because forgiveness is often as much for us as it is for them. In fact, 9 times out of 10 it probably is more for us than them. So what beautiful energy there. Do you know what? I feel compelled to pull another one. I've still got a prompt. I need to do one more. Okay. Card of Charity. She's rather beautiful. I've actually got a bit of envy of that headdress. I might have to get one that's similar. Floral crown. There you go. So the words are charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Very apt. How cool is that? Lovely energy. Okay, so hopefully you've all done your manifesting and you've held a little parcel and you put your energy into it. So now what I'd like to do, just looking at the time, wow, 46 minutes already. That time has flown, absolutely flown. What I'd like to do now is to finish off with a little bit more healing and drumming, and just asking you to just bring that light back to yourselves that we put out earlier. I know I'm buzzing. I know I'm feeling that energy. So as I drum, just chill out, relax, drum along with me if you have your drum ready. And let's send out some gratitude and a little bit more healing to the world. And again, we're calling out to those moon goddesses to ask us, how powerful do we feel right now? I know how I feel. And let's just raise our vibration as we're bringing that light back to us that we sent around the world earlier, feeling it return to us. Always present, it's never going to leave. We've become aware of it now. It's part of us. And as we bring that light back, we're just raising our vibration a little bit higher than usual. So we're visualizing every molecule of our being, every atom, every fibre of our being, just speeding up a little bit. Because everything is vibration at molecular level, everything. The entire universe is energy, frequency and vibration. And as we drum here, we're sending vibration through our bodies, through the air. And every molecule is just speeding up a little bit more and more and more, vibrating in place, speeding up. And as we're doing that, we're just feeling a connection from our crown going up, up, just rising like a tiny, tiny silken thread on the breeze, just rising up, effortless. Connecting us with everything that is sacred, divine, feminine energy. Connecting us with that moon energy. We're allowing all of that just to travel down that silken thread, down through our crown, powering us up. Can you feel that? Let that power build. Just going to slow it down now and bring it to a close. Powerful stuff. Love it. So I'm just going to do a little bit more of a blessing. And this one's an invocation to health that was channeled to me a couple of weeks ago as I was asking, how can I be of service in sending out good energy to combat all of the fear and negativity that's been happening? And this is what my guides sent through to me during meditation. And I asked for something that I could use in asking the goddess, Mother Earth, that energy to help me. Goddess, I welcome your attention. Please hear my wishes. I claim the healing and resources to be well for myself and all sentient beings on the earth. Bless us with an abundance of health and to be well. Bless us with a swift end to disease. Bless us with the ability to co-create a new reality that's aligned with our highest good, where we support each other in true community. I ask for a future where we are honest and living together in a way that's more meaningful, purposeful, and authentic. So mote it be, and so it is. So, we're asking for Mother Earth to heal herself, and I do feel that she is right now. This is a big part of what's happening. That we have, well, we've all misbehaved and been sent to our rooms, haven't we? That's what's happening. Not all of us have been misbehaving as badly as others, but we kind of have as a species. So let's just acknowledge that she's healing, that she's taking a moment just to make herself feel better without us running around pillaging. And part of this, again, I like to use mantras as well when I'm asking for healing, whether it's for the earth or for all of us. So if you can see the moon through your window, I can't right now, I don't think it's risen quite high enough, but if you can see the moon, have a look at the moon whilst listening to this. If you can't see the moon, just feel that pull on us that the moon exerts. So if you can see her, gaze fully at her and breathe her in. And this mantra that I use is, Mother Moon, in your fullest power, grant me and mine abundance in all good things. We are grateful for your energy. And so it is. Okay, so what I was going to do is, if anyone wants to make any comments or ask any questions, I don't do readings, by the way, but if you've got any questions about any of your own spiritual practice, I have a kitten climbing up my chair at the moment, she might be, feel free, because I can see your comments. So if you want to ask anything, if I'm able to answer, I don't know everything, who does, but I might be able to shed some light on something for you, so fire away. I can see some of what's been written earlier actually. Oh, you're welcome. Kate says, thank you for holding this beautiful space. I do this quite often at home. Some people have joined me in this. Done it for years, and it's just a really nice thing to do for ourselves. Yvette's asking, can I do this tonight my time? Yes, you can. This should stay up on Facebook as something forever. Oh, God. So yes, you can. Dion, yes, you can send me the symbol. So yeah, Dion says, I just created a symbol. I can't take a picture, but can I send it to you? Not sure it means anything. If you created a symbol, that's probably actually your own personal sigil that's going to have power for this kind of working whenever you do it again. I'm pretty sure that's what you've done, because I've done that myself. There are different ways to create sigils. That's a whole other topic. I'll need a whole other Facebook Live for that one. But yes, I'm sure, Dion, actually, as I'm linking in with your energy, that is something that is a power symbol for you, a sigil that will power up any intentions that you set at this sort of time when you're working with the moon. But I'll take a look at that, send it over to me, and I'll be able to message you back. Deb Shipley, hello. Yes, it's okay to do this later if you missed the start, not a problem. Janky, hello. How long do we hold our intentions for? You can hold them for as long as you want to. As I said earlier, if you write your intentions down and you just let them do their thing, you don't think about them anymore. Once they're written down, you've released them to the universe and they'll manifest in their own sweet time. But if you want to create a mantra, maybe, that's linked in with the work and the intentions that you've set that you want to say every so often, you can do that too. Yes, Dion, you can share it. Wow, people seeing symbols in their meditation. This is really good. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Lots of love in these comments. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Kim. That's high praise coming from you. Okay. I'm going to drum a little bit more whilst I wait and see if there's any more comments coming through, because I know how the interwebs can be. We can sometimes write something and it doesn't appear for a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to drum a little bit more for you. I'm going to open up some air healing, which is ultimate empowerment energy. Ali, you got a symbol too? Wow. Thank you. Janky, what's a fox meant to mean? A fox, if we look at the shamanic meaning of fox, usually it's about resourcefulness, cunning, not being afraid to be alone. Fox comes up a lot for you, hasn't it? So I would actually say to you, what does fox mean to you? When you think of fox energy, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you? Tina T, golden sphere with flower of life. Wow. Beautiful. Very goddessy symbol to come through. By the way, I'm very good at sending out healing energy and talking and drumming at the same time. I've done it for years. Make a note of your symbols that you've received in tonight's, in fact, in any meditation. Make a note of them, draw them out if you can. They might be repeating themselves. They might come up time and again. And quite often a symbol will be given to you because it's got a specific meaning to you. Our guides, our ancestors, our spirit team, they tend to work in our frame of reference so that they know what we know. So they might show me a character from a film or something that's got a specific personality type, so that if I'm looking at a person that I've just met, they might show me that as if, oh, okay, I know who they are in a nutshell immediately. Thank you for that. And I usually get the right impression immediately, and it stays that way. So your guides, they will work with what you know. They will show you things and you're like, why am I seeing that? Make a note of everything. Oh, Debs, as you call yourself my number one stalker, thank you for that compliment. Four-leaf clover, Sharon. Well, what does four-leaf clover mean to you? I know what it means to me. Yes, Kate, there's been a lot of crows around. I mean, crows, well, we have a family of crows here on the farm that they're now our family. We feed them, they come visit. But yeah, you saw crows. A bluebird and a dove. So what does bluebird mean to you, Kate? part and co-creating the space with me. I didn't do this on my own, you all did it too. We've all been perfect vessels, perfect channels for great energy tonight. So thank you for joining me. So how good are we feeling right now? I know I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. Oh, thank you, Jinder. So to close, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. More power to you, all of you. And this was an experiment. This was the first time I've done this, so there may be more. Just keep an eye on my page and I will let you know if and when more of these things will be happening. But thank you all. Really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And if you have got an oracle deck of your own to hand, right now after we finish this, pull some cards for yourself. See what they tell you. Okay, so till next time, thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your evening or day, and I'll hopefully speak to you again soon. Bye.